Sorry about that. Hi, dragon. Okay. All right. Now we're gonna start this. I apologize for the delay. It's not quite 10 o'clock yet either. So la la. So yes. Once again, this is I Love You, Colonel Sanders. The finger licking dating simulator game. Uh, I had fun with it yesterday. It's interesting. It's interesting. So we're gonna pick up, like I said, where we left off. We defeated a spork monster in the quad, and then some other stuff happened, but I died, so it doesn't really matter at this point. So resume. You awake on day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? Wait a minute. Oh, okay, no, that's fine. I was like, wait, I think I read this before, but I did, so anyway. And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably just because he already trusts you so much. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You meet up with your bestie in front of the school. Before you can tell her about the encounter with the spork monster, she launches into a story of her own. Okay, I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Pop. Like him? Like? I know, it sounds like I'm moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him. Like him. We got to talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Oh my god. Did you know that Colonel Sanders enlisted in the army when he was only 3? Check and chat. Right? Not only that, but he founded a special unit of super soldiers who all wear the same hats just because he put a hat on one time and thought it looked cool. Hello? Oh. I don't know why it does this. Stop it. I don't want to time him out. There we go. If I click certain things on chat on accident, it brings up a menu, and it's because this thing is too big. Okay. But Colonel Sanders doesn't even wear a hat. He wears a ribbon tie. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did. You're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea of how to prove that, or prove that your love is real. Come on. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices. Secret spices. The man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Somebody gave you weed, honey. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and I brought them home. He was so nice, he even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being very liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. Anyhow, we both share an interest in cooking, so we've stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Yeah, right? Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Fibber. Please, please, please! It would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or Colonel Sanders. No. We're making up a fake ingredient. You quickly think of a fake ingredient name. I don't know, how about... It was Eye of Newt. I know, sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt. Wow! Her eyes light up, imagining such a thing, and you figure that you satisfied her curiosity, and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. The wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's arriving at school. We're gonna stand back and admire his majestic glory. Oi. No, give me back the game. I wanted to check chat. Damn. Colonel Sanders' horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on its rear, sending it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Yeah, he comes in on a horse, right? It's like I said, this game is so insane. It's not even funny. It's the best thing ever. It is just the best. Like, they did a really good job with this. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. Horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's what I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Callie just gets really nervous around people they like. What? That's not helping. They got food poisoning and were up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and a smile as if to say, situation handled. Can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the classroom, you can see your two rivals, Aeshleigh and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like, counterfeiting recipes bad. Experimenting with restricted ingredients bad. Summoning a demon bad? You try to get a peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Whoa there, little one, I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Tell him to stop acting immature. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? That one. You immediately dress the rivals down for their immature behavior. Culinary school is to be respected. This kind of nonsense is a waste of everyone's time. Now you've upset them. Oh, hello. Update for an announcement. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, and you're the Emperor of Cooking, are you? You make the rules? I'm not sure you'd know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world takes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. And it doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what it was they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book, just like the one you found after your encounter with the spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Aeshleigh immediately elbows Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't been studying the book. They haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. I'm having a really hard time speaking right now. We're playing! Before you can dig any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Oh god, I don't want to beep. I did beep yesterday. Clank must be running late. He's in such a hurry that he rolls right over Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Who do you think you're talking to? Never heard such language. Not even from a stand mixer. More womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Uh-oh. This robot's about to beat the shit out of you. Van jumps to attack Clank, but Clank shocks Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me, but I'm not interested in either of them. Aeshleigh's tone has completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely, you must know that this is a ruse, right? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourselves. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't. Honestly, what do I care? I've got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help with your business plan? Just then... Oh wait, I want to check chat. Oh, it's such a great game though! It's weird, but it's great! Here's the weird part. The dog is a fucking professor of, learning. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town. My tiny legs are very, very tired. But I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. Now I'm lightheaded after that. That's great. He's a dog. He's a what are these? A corgi? He's like Ein from Cowboy Bebop. Oh, you're laughing at me because I said he's a professor of learning. After he catches his breath, Sprinkles regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson. Truly, you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence. It was a chicken who first signed their name. But you can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. This is where I died. I died! Well, Callie, naturally, this appears to you to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? I think we're gonna go with the pepper this time. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in a most eye-catching way, so naturally you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend. Woo! This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. Woo! You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying, to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine. I'll work through. To fulfill the prophecy, you must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Aw, man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. That pepper was the last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. No, I didn't die. Thank God I didn't die. The ghost was a student that died last stream because the Van guy, he ate food that Van made that was undercooked. Okay. Come on, it's time for lunch. Ooh, I did her voice a little bit too squeaky. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics with these two is off the chart. Step up and tell them, you're on. Bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool. You're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Callie. I can't do a country accent right now, because my throat fucking hurts. No, I was not supposed to eat the pepper. Apparently, I was supposed to drink the water. If you eat the chicken biscuit, you die. The fucking dog will bite you, and you basically get sent back to the beginning of the day. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is a lunchroom, not a sportsing court. Sportsing court? Is that a word? Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least, not until we turn on the timer. Just then, oh fuck. A huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, "Timer ready!" That's what I'm talking about. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope it's a message that lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now it's my chance to shine. Girl, them thighs! Damn! Damn! I will defeat you myself. By all means, please. I love this music. You had his chicken and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you can really impress him again here. It's time to boil some water for the potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. It always boils 100 seconds before you turn the heat on. This one. That's wrong. Oh, fuck me. What were you thinking, Kelly? Get your head in the game. You're going to need a stick to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders, but you have an idea. How many? 11. 11. That's right. You might not know all the ingredients yet, but you're headed in the right direction. Tail wagging intensifies. Now that you've got the basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers the most flavor? Trust. What? I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm the dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Your classmates are rooting for you, but Aeshleigh is simply stronger and faster than you. You better pick up the pace if you want to survive. When you were a child, your father told you to never forget where you came from. Every day you meditate on his advice and draw energy from that place. Now would be a great time to harness that energy. Where does that come from? Small town where big dreams are born. That's right, this is your shot and you're not going to miss it. Try to shut off the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What's the sound of success? Silence. When they taste your cooking, they will be so taken with it that they will be unable to speak. You notice Colonel Sanders out of the corner of your eye. I believe in you, Callie. He's actually cheering you on. Which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you were doing. Now all you can think about is Colonel Sanders. How many spoonfuls of gravy would it take to fill a traditional Victorian... Fuck! Grrr! You're already stranded on a desert island with only one dessert cookbook. Which do you take? Fucking stop! Why? Oh my god! I need a minute. What the fuck is this? I wish I had face cam. What the fuck is this? Help! I broke it. I broke. What the fuck? Okay. Jesus Christ. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you be focused on the challenge? You're falling behind. You and Colonel Sanders walking about. Duh! What does that have to do with What does that have to do with craft? I don't fucking know. What is going on? The next station over has already begun plating the elements. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in a kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. You might not have any hands, but Callie does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. Don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand in the mixer to rescue your dough before it's overmixed. Callie, no! What in the actual fuck did I just do to myself? But you're not fast enough, and your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use that hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what you're doing right now. This battle is over. That can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Aw, that's too bad. And here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me winner by default. No, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Callie's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm the sweetest, I skipped straight to dessert. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of a flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was gonna ask Callie to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this creamer of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. Colonel Sanders pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Jesus! Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry jelly. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his fingers into the top chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Aeshleigh? Oh, you! As he places a sauce-covered finger into his lips, Aeshleigh leans over. I'm gonna internalize it because that's just kind of the person that I personally am. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mend your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. Coffee break, hang on a minute. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Aeshleigh are in love and they have decided to get married. And he won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. Basically, it seems that way. It's kind of weird. It is really, really, really weird. The link's in, like, down below. It's free on Steam. I don't know. It's basically just a KFC visual novel. And it's just out there, man. But it's entertaining as hell. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Failure is a part of life, not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well then, think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure. I was born that way. But I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I didn't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together. Which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours, labor, or money would deter me from giving it the best that I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure, it's honest, it's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Ow, what am I being bit by? Uh-oh. It's the spork monster! Gorko the spork monster is here to fight a hero! I can't do that. We're not doing that. Is anyone else feeling a bit of deja vu? I'm sorry, Gorko, but I could have sworn we already battled you last night. That was Borko, my twin, and I, Gorko, am here to revenge them. I don't know what voice this is. Are you stronger than Borko? It's a spork monster! Well, we're twins, so no, not really. We're pretty much exactly equal in every way. Why do you ask? Colonel Sanders smirks. He's already on the same page as you. It's just that we beat Borko pretty easily, so I don't think you would have much of a chance. Not to mention, I feel really guilty about that. If I could take it back, I would. I think what Callie is saying is, can't we just be friends? Life is too short for making enemies. I suppose we really don't need to fight. It's just that I've got these pointy teeth and claws. All the better for enjoying tasty foods. Surely you like to eat, don't we all? Of course I do. Inspiration strikes and you come up with a quick idea. Chomp on this! You toss a biscuit into Gorko's open mouth, and he devours it, but in one gulp. Delicious! You're much nicer than the evil students who once upon a time turned me into this creature who stands here today. I don't believe it. You were human once? Well, no. I was a chihuahua. But I was still a student at this school. Until one day some mean kids with a magic spellbook cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spellbook. Okay. Get your tea. I'm not going anywhere. Precisely. Borko used to have a copy, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef, and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be protecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through the sorcery and guile. I can't read today. If you need me, don't fear. I'll be there. It sounds like there are some bad cooks in the kitchen of life, Cat. Callie, together I'm sure we can defeat them. My voice needs a minute to go back to what it was doing. I am in no way, shape, or form a professional voice actor. I don't know how to do this. And my throat hurts. Oh my! Well... Colonel Sanders. Hello, Chrome. Do we need to have words? I would appreciate it if you did not do these things that you want to do. Thank you. Come back to my hideaway and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Oh, this is actually really cool. What the fuck? He has a goatee. This is a camel pack. I am not gonna, lie and say I don't smoke, but I smoke, I know. This is ashes from an urn. And look, he's got a chicken. I'm naming it Jeff. When Brenna gets here, she'll know what that means. Anyway. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. This is a nice-ass fucking house. Excuse my language. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk food with another ambitious chef. Right? House is amazing. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with. Trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. Google, Chrome, do we really have to do this right now? I see you. Stop. Colonel Sanders' eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? Now you've got him right where you want him. Should you reveal your new creation to him or keep it a secret just for you? Look, he told us a secret. We gonna tell him a secret. Excuse me. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Oh my! Okay, Callie, you didn't need to read it like that. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. Is it fucking coleslaw? I present to you my original coleslaw! Are you fucking kidding me? Why couldn't it be mac and cheese? I would rather make mac and cheese. I fucking hate coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Lux hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chow down on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I'd like to have it around so that I can admire its taste later and think back on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please, make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. You realize that now would be the perfect time to do some snooping. Around the room are some various frames that you can look closer at. Each item seems to radiate memories and emotions. Tap on an item to discover more about the Colonel. Oh, sweet! I want to look at the chicken! You notice a very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on a corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic, it's real. Look. Yeah, look, I'm purposely dropping my voice when they're giving me the opportunity to make it sound obscene, Dragon. Okay, I have to. They did it on purpose, and you can tell. This is Jeff now. This is Jeff the chicken. Taxidermy. Must have been important to Colonel Sanders when it was alive. A little note clipped to the chicken's foot reads, "The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky." Okay. This looks like ashes. I don't want to know what this is. Is this a candle? Is this going to be like a chicken scented candle? This must be where he keeps the secret. Oh, I don't want to do that. Think for a moment what number is important to Colonel Sanders, and then it dawns on you. Why did I do that? No! Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? Oh. Fuck, that scared me. I thought I was about to get in trouble. Fuck. I apologize for yelling. I really apologize. I want to look at this baby picture. An adorable little baby boy crawls across the floor. From the goatee and mustache combo he sports, you figure this must be Colonel Sanders himself. That, or maybe it's the drumstick that he seems to be waving like a rattle. Who frames a baby picture of just themselves? Probably the same type of person who would make their own face the logo of the company they founded. Am I right? Is this his bedroom? His bedroom door just opened up. No. I don't want to. No. I think we're gonna keep looking at the other things. The photo appears to be Colonel Sanders, except he's an old man visiting the pyramids of Egypt. Maybe this is where he discovered one of his secret herbs and spices. One of the framed photos shows an old man who looks a bit like Colonel Sanders standing with a friend. They hold fried chicken drumsticks and appear to be choosing them. You look closely to see that there's a short inscription. Wonder who my friend Pete is. Tap on an item, blah, blah, blah. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and the mountain range beyond. Oh my god! Just then, the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? Wait, what? I never even learned your name. Why would I avenge you? I could just tell you my name right now. It's... Can't you see him in the middle of something? You open the window a crack and ghost of student is swept out with a breeze. That poor bastard. Is this gonna be like a chicken-scented candle? Dude. Sorry, I'm looking at chat. Yeah, this game is fucking insane. Where was I? Oh, chicken-scented candle, right? It's gonna be chicken. Or gravy. It's brown. A scented candle. You pick it up and try to identify the smell. Power tool? Freshly starched collar? Piece of wood floating in a lake? Summer of 69. Is it weed? No, it's one of the secret ingredient recipes. Oh, it's blank. What's this? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair within isn't just silvery in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Okay, is that implying that the silver fox is indeed made of silver? Well, he kind of reminds me of, if you've ever seen or played Stardew Valley, one of the characters, Shane, is absolutely obsessed with chickens. If I can get Stardew Valley to actually be stable for a stream, I am totally going to play it for a stream. We're going to tap on this urn. You take a closer look at an urn sitting on the nearby pedestal. There's a plaque on it. It's dusty, but when you wipe it off, you can read the inscription. Here lie the ashes of all my past careers and business failures. Poor guy. I guess we got nothing but the door now. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a row of his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. This would not fit. The jacket is a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable. You give yourself a deep hug, breathing in his scent. They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to act casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh, crap, the jacket. You forgot to take it off. Huh. Oh my god, no, Dragon. Oh god, Stardew Valley is like my favorite game. Bro, they've got multiplayer, we should play. You decide now that we're gonna make a move on Colonel Sanders. Oh, fuck you, this isn't that kind of game. If you send me back to the beginning, I'm gonna get mad. This is a dating sim. You lied? Why are you seducing him with the jacket? He's the one that said we looked good. Not that we blame you for trying. But still. Really? 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 Motherfucker. Oh, it's Stardew Valley for PS4. Okay. Fudge! Now we gotta wait for the really long loading screen. Dude, that's such BS. Why would you give me that option if I can't use it? Have the chicken and biscuit loading screen that takes 20 minutes. I'm so pissed. I gotta go through all of that. Actually, I'm gonna fast forward it, but I'm pissed. I am so fucking pissed right now. Really? You're gonna do that to me? It says it's a dating game. How dare you? Food promotion, yeah. Oh, it's getting hot in this room. Please. It says it is. It says it's you're supposed to woo the man, but like I don't get it. No, it's just like, no, sorry, this isn't that kind of game. Are you freaking kidding me? Maybe it means you're not about. Yeah, really. I like that pun, by the way. That's annoying. I am so angry. Where is Brenna? I need my mod. The chicken. This loading screen takes forever. Even when I'm not streaming, it takes forever. If it puts me back at the beginning of the day, I'm gonna get really mad. Come on. Brenna's. Yeah, I don't know where she is. She's usually around like at about noonish, but we'll see. Would you please, please? It's still just chicken and biscuits, please. Are you loading? Yay! Guess what we get to do? If it loads properly. Oh, hey. Beautiful. Oh, sweet. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, good. It didn't start us all the way at the beginning, but we're gonna fast forward this anyway. Come on now. It's the spork monster. I clicked it. Keep going. I clicked it. Oh, I guess I can't fast forward through this. Okay. No. Come on. Can I fast forward? There we go. No. There. Okay. So we don't make a move on the chicken man. We reveal the food. Come on. My mouse is being a dick now. Here. Skip this. Come on. Why are you not skipping? Skip. Oh, I have to do all this again. Okay. Tap. Earn. Scented candle. Okay. Come on. Taking days. Hello. Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. That works. I didn't know I could just put the damn jacket on. Okay. Don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. See, this is where it got me, making me think that he's like, oh yeah, let's do this. And it's just like, no. Game says no. Fuck. Oh crap, the jacket. Fess up and tell the truth. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take the jacket off and run for the door. But the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you a pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Callie. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. I can't do it. Jesus. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. This is weird. Coffee break. The poor ghost student, man. He is a bit of a dickhead anyway. Good Lord, Callie, can you not, like, fuck up your words for 2 seconds? Oh, am I supposed to be clicking? Why am I still in his house? You awake to a beautiful morning in Colonel Sanders' hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is the day that could change the rest of your life. You think about the new secret ingredient you just learned about, blank. In some jurisdictions, blank isn't even legal. Did he put weed in the fucking chicken? But if the recipe is a secret, then how will they know? Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast, and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. That's breakfast? Fucking really? Chicken and a biscuit? Like, bro, come on. Give me some eggs. Maybe a little bit of, bacon. We'll say bacon. I'm not saying the other thing, because that implies something else. It's meticulous. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and it takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. Such confidence, such grace. Gonna be the world's great. We're gonna flatter him. You know, I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner? Could he be talking to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears. Unable to speak, the only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. What's wrong with me and commitment here? What is wrong? Yeah, I know eggs are technically chicken, but it's not the same thing. What is wrong with me and my commitment issues here, though? It's like I get, overwhelmed and it's like, bye, bitch, I gotta go. I mean, I have commitment issues, but they're not that bad. There's still one more day of school, after all. The University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. Excuse me. You get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night. I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something had happened to you. It's okay, But now that it turns out you're fine, I could finally get you up to speed on the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you will not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnered up with Pop, he asked me to go out with him. Of course I told him you'd better harness those wild horses, young man. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me, so I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know the little guy. Long story short, he took me to his favorite shush house, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Did she just say shush house? As if that's a thing people just say? What is that even referring to? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story, however. Bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too. Back to Colonel Sanders' house, where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection? Wowzers. Oh, really? Really? Thanks, Miriam. Did she... Oh. No, she didn't bang Miriam. That's her best friend. I mean, they might have. Girls do that. Not all girls do that. I was gonna say girls do that sometimes, but not all girls do that. I don't want to give nobody any hope here. Why that phrasing? If being obsessed with Colonel Sanders is wrong, you don't want to be right. After a short argument, you both agree to go your separate ways. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. God, fuck, Aeshleigh, those thighs, man. God damn, girl. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact. Although, Aeshleigh, girlie, one of your titties looks off, but it might just be the line from the jacket. Not that I give a flying fuck, but girl, the design of your titty is off. Because, you know, he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly with sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dip too. Oh, that sounds so bad. She's got gorgeous thighs, bro. Like Look, I like thick thighs on a girl and dudes. Okay, Van's got some nice ass thighs too, but I'm loving Aeshleigh with her chicken thigh highs. Hell yeah. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at this school. There is that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who would dare pick on such a gentle and beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, Callie, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Hurt by the lewdness? She said it on me! Wait, the squeak. Hers are not, it's, okay, have you ever seen how thigh highs fit on girls who have thicker thighs? Sometimes they do that. It's normal. I'm not judging. I'm perfectly okay with it. Now you're twisting my words, and I won't have it. You clench your fists, but the injury from yesterday's mixer makes you wince with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up. Ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Callie, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. My voice has had it. It has had it. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is he doing complimenting her? But what about the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce? It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say, it was bland. Excuse me, Callie. I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you could tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Callie. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me, mister. That's when I turn around and go, nope, I'm done. Sorry, bye. That's when I personally lose interest right away. Sorry, I am not sorry. I don't handle that shit very well. This is why I don't date. This is why nobody wants to date me either, because I'm an attention whore. Big time. I have issues. Okay. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Aeshleigh for who you know she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how slighted you feel by that interaction with Aeshleigh, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa! That's the book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It appeared to be some sort of grimoire, but I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire? Ooh, excuse me. Like a book of spells? I don't know who would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. Are you baffled by the game or baffled of its ability to make me confess to bullshit? I can think of one surefire way to find out. You open the book to a page covered with arcane warnings. Cast only in case of extreme emergency, it says around the edges of the page. I could use this spell here that says it'll erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you do something else, like anything else? Not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Okay, fine, it's drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You've got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. Don't do it. I'm not casting that. Fuck that. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Sprinkles is already in the room waiting for the students to arrive. He clears his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. His cute little nose scrunches up and he begins to breathe quickly. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, or wait, he must be hungry. I don't want to die. We're gonna do this. Sprinkles stops in his tracks. He focuses in on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. Sprinkles turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence! I told you to never come back here, Terrence! I will destroy you, Terrence! Oh, that hurts my throat. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You'd better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again! After Sprinkles is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I wish I could. I'm pretty sure that they don't give you a physical form in this, though. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Callie, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see? But before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the class. Oh no. Sprinkles is interrupted by sad whimpering coming from the back of the room. I clicked it. I told you to save it for after class. And I miss you. We went on one date, Pop. How can you miss me when I'm right here? Pop's voice quivers as he pleads his case to Miriam. Every time I blink, you go away again. That's a really cute thing to say. Miriam, what happened between you and Pop? I got her in trouble and now she's mad at me. I didn't just get in trouble, I got yelled at by Pop's mother, who blames me for getting him banned from every museum we set foot in. Oh, so that's what you meant by shush house. Pop, we went on one date. We're over. It meant so much to me that I made this for you. Too hurt to go on arguing, Pop leaves his, creation behind and runs out of the room. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pall over the final day of school. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition showdown Calyx exam! I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. It's a cupcake! It looks like Slimer. Okay. I'm a little lightheaded from yelling. Hang on a sec. But before you think you can... But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in need of a pep talk. Hey, Miriam? Are you okay? Okay! I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that, in front of everyone? Her tiny cocoa is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're going to cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me. The fucking words that they use, I swear to God. Maybe I'm just... my brain is too filthy to read this. Okay. Of course not! Well, maybe sorta, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it, and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop, or Clank, or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show you a little interest anyhow. Miriam gives you a big hug and wipes tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. And I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you were pep-talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay, because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Aeshleigh. Oh my God, this... Jesus Christ! Yeah, the stallion, I don't want... Well, the fact that she offered a pony ride for the other chick is just like, hey, you can get in on this too, it's fine, he likes to share. Clearly he likes to share, he invited Aeshleigh to come talk to him. As planned, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on. Callie's famous chicken pot pie. Fucking hate pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Callie, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were in here cooking something delicious. You'd usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. Yeah, he really frickin' is. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to when the oven timer goes off behind you. I almost feel like this man is stealing my shit. Ooh, pardon me for being unladylike. Okay, I'm gonna leave it for a second because I know there's a lag. Ignore it or fess up. There's 2 of you here. Ignore it or fess up. Y'all get to vote. I ain't clicking on it until I see it in chat. Y'all gave me 2 different fucking answers. God damn it. Alright, I'm gonna close my eyes. We're gonna do this, and whatever it clicks on is what it gets. Well, I guess that's what it was. Okay. Okay. You got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I'll bribe you with a lemon. I already picked yours. I know. My nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. Well, shit, thank you. Is it Sunner Swift? Thank you for the lemon. I appreciate that. I really do. It's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell. Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie. With an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no! Is it burning? No, I can tell that it was made with a heap of teeth. Brain, read, please. Ha ha ha. No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. But it'll probably start burning in any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. My brain went to places. My brain went to some bad places. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, except to cook everything, or cook with everything you've got. This literally sounds like a Marilyn Manson song. You step up for the cook-off of a lifetime. You decide that, yes! Mac and cheese, motherfucker! You decide that mac and cheese, plus the pot pie you've been practicing, are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Aeshleigh are prepping wildly elaborate dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His original recipe fried chicken. The intensity in the room starts at a full 10 out of 10 with a frenzy of action. Everyone is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. Wow, this is getting serious. Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg wash! Wash, really? Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend, baster blaster! Oh my god. Van flexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Blech. Let's rock and roid! Aeshleigh scoops her pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula! Oh my god. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the appliance uprising will take us all. I don't know. Oh yes, I will definitely take the opportunity if it presents itself. I love her weapon, by the way. See, I like Aeshleigh's design. She's just not a good person. Self-dish. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Aeshleigh has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic? Do it the hard way! Who needs magic when you got passion? I know I said what I said, but it's not technically sabotage. I'm gonna do it the hard way. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. Bitch, don't get distracted. I believe in you, Callie. Miriam notices too. And I've always believed in you, Callie, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station, cheering for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're cheering, who's cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I'm actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Yeah, I know that's exactly. Why not magic? Because it's not technically sabotage. If it was me throwing dirt into her food, then sure. And because that's how you win the game. I'm playing this completely blind still, by the way. Oh, that's sweet, but... Oh, fuck! Miriam, no! Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's a secret ingredient! However, she doesn't know that you lied and the ingredient was made up. And where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the spork monster. Steve? Wait, what happened to Gorko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We spork monsters are many. I think Gorko had the day off. But you've conjured Steve, and I hate to battle, so I'd say you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impress me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork Monster notices you've got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles into a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I've always wanted to be top chef, actually. When I was just a little spork pup back in the old country. You can feel Spork Monster winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in Monster School when I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and when I woke up, you toss a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck! Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. You summon extra power from deep down within yourself. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Yes! Dragon Ball Z reference I am living right now. I am fucking living for this. You have no idea. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds are preparing their entire lives for... Yes, Callie, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me! The power you've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I will show the world my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power, you can do anything. Except turn back time, which would be super useful, because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven and can't be served. But don't worry, dear Callie. You may have suffered some setbacks, but not all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you have earned his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking about on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All you've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're gonna need it. But Colonel Sanders, what about the test? What will happen to you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy! Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting? If we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union. Time's up, students! With time expired, it's the moment everyone has been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dishes. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop? Clank? From off screen, you hear a pure and innocent giggle that can only come from one student. I'm flying! It sounds like it's coming from that broom closet over there. Oops, my brain. Miriam, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop, hanging on a broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now! Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? When someone asks for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs. May I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks. I must say it's not the worst prank in UCSAL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait a second. Pranks. Clank! Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature whir, beep, or other onomatopoeia, but there is none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged, I guess. We'll have to figure that out later. That leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. Wow, 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now, describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles in a savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny Naruto Maki I spy afloat in this itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Ooh, brain. Why are you making my voice go blue? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, game, please. Please. Thank you. No, please. Thank you. Jesus. Please, call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sprinkles. And some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue tip into the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it myself. In a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+! Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Callie, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard in an axe-hewn urchin shell, topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with spines from a second, different colored urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? Yes, that's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Uh-oh. Okay, there it is. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. Begins to paw at it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Yeah, woof woof. Please, be gentle with my cuisine. Growling because I don't feel like growling. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in, tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Ouch! My tongue! The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to the sting. I can't eat this! It keeps poking my tongue. Disqualified! A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour? Don't discount simplicity. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Oh my god. Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student! Aeshleigh, it's time to step up. Now, describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rosewater syrup, topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. Cheesums, girl! That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food. At a cooking school. Got toast in your ears or something, Callie? I told you, it's a display piece. Aeshleigh, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is a cooking competition. At a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it, and did an extremely good job at cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, School for the Hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Aeshleigh, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Aeshleigh storms off to rededicate herself to being the best, but this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs? What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. He examines it closely, sniffing and eyeing the bowl. Uh-oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drumroll plays. Just when I thought I'd seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing. And completely blow me away. In my 49 years dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. What is with Colonel Sanders and his drugged up food? You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive that the Van and Aeshleigh, even the Van and Aeshleigh are drawn back in by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Right, Oprah Dog? Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on. How could they be better than this one? Now that the school year is complete and everyone has graduated, the students return for one last assignment. Time to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive, high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house! I can't believe I just did that. You knew that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and oh damn, Aeshleigh, shit! Shit! Okay, if it doesn't work out with Colonel Sanders, I want to go out with Aeshleigh. Van and Aeshleigh tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs that they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at the graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together... It's the Spork Monster! He's totally mellowed out! How old is that? Right, bro? Right? Aeshleigh... Well, it's supposed to be a college, I guess, so I would think she's at least 18 years old. She thick, though. She thick, and Mama like, so... It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mellowed out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more! From here on out, I prefer that everyone refer to me to my new name. Party Monster! Student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped in talking to Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out all across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? Only one way to find out. It's Pop! He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for a good reason. He's walking the carpet. You see perched atop his dirty chef's hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma. So we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Oh, now I get it. And we get a new wing of the school. Not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor and of such and such. Miriam? Will you be my lady king? I think he's just like he's the dean's son, so like, you know, special treatment and all that. It's a play on the fact that, you know, upper privileged kids who have parents on the staff and stuff, you know, get special treatment in America. What an incredible turn of events! An offer to join the royal family? It's like a dream come true. You get to be a princess. Or maybe a queen. I'm not even sure if he knows, but either way, crowns and gowns, baby! I'm sorry, Pop, but I'm not interested. Not now, at least. I've got so much to do with my life. A twist on a twist! So many more 3-day universities to attend. So many tiny foods to meticulously sculpt and then watch get accidentally blown away by a single sneeze. Ooh, breathe. Okie doke. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. It's Clank, who's arrived late to the dance. Now that I've graduated, I can reveal my truth. Whoa, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I'm actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? I actually feel like I knew this the whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. A portal opens up and Clank disappears through it. Nah, dog. Yeah, right? Here, have all the fortune and fame you want. Nah, bro, I'm good. I'm just gonna make tiny food for the rest of my life and have a YouTube channel. Fuck that. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Ha! Why did that stop me in the middle of my fucking sentence? Why? Why? What is wrong with me? Howdy, classmates. Just like the first day you met him, he's come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not just enough to give them a bucket of chicken. This time, it's a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. Really? Is that it? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders... I gotta check chat. I think I lost... Yeah, my brains are just dragging this game, man. This game... It's... Why are there whispers? I'm hearing whispering. Am I a mulk? As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Callie, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I don't know. A spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you like to dance with me? Yeah, I'd love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off. And I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Callie. How sweet! We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could it be? You found a love connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of an entrepreneur? I suppose I could enroll at pastry school? Oh, my dear Callie, I'm sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end! Holy fucking shit, this game. Oh my god. I cannot... Oh, here's the anime introduction if it'll play properly. I want this on screen because this is the weirdest fucking thing. Come on now. Nope. It's being a dish. This is perfect timing because I'm almost done with the stream. Yeah, it's gonna crash. There it goes. Kind of. It's gonna crash because it doesn't like my OBS when it does the opening. My computer is a piece of shit for the 10th time. Dragon, you know this, but... Okay, we're just gonna click it. Come on. There. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Can you please have a refund on the brain parts? No. 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 Alright, I think we're gonna end it here. Holy shit, that was a ride. So, I may stream again tomorrow. Probably about the same... You're welcome. You are so welcome, dude. You are so very welcome. I'm thinking I'll stream again tomorrow. Probably, if not the same time, maybe about noon. I've got all my Twitter shit. Check me out on Twitter. Same name. It's NosferKitty. To get updates for times and everything, but it should be probably the same time, if not noon. But we're gonna go back to playing Cupid now that I have the proper version of it. So, thank you guys so much for being here. And I will see you again tomorrow. Bye bye.